You're watching Cheery TV.
Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Rankable, where we rank things that I want to rank when I want to rank them, which is right now, and that thing is cheese. We are here to discuss, this is a big list of cheese. It's got 65 different cheeses. As such, as a humble cheese eater, I haven't eaten like half of these. So we're going to quickly go through the list and just cut out everything that we have not had. So to disappoint you, I've not had Appenzeller. I don't think I've ever seen that word in my entire life. Beaufort, that's the kid who bullies people in Phineas and Ferb. I've not tried that. British cheddar just looks like white cheddar. I don't see a white cheddar. I'm going to use it as white cheddar. Is there a regular mozzarella? There is. I've had this type of mozzarella and the brick stuff. So yeah, this looks like a bunch of nut sacks. I've not had many of like the softer cheeses, just because like this is a cat, just because it never really struck me the right way. Derby is an interesting fella. He's an interesting looking dude. Emmental is just like, it looks like Swiss, but Swiss is down here. I'm sure it's different. This looks, what is this? Piece of metal? Is this heroin? It looks like it's on a spoon, and they're gonna like start like melting the spoon. Okay, that's a strange one, but I've not had that. Fontina, I've not had that. This looks like strawberry yogurt. Not really, but yeah. Fresh mozzarella? There's a lot of different mozzarellas apparently. Interesting. And frying cheese? What does that mean? You can fry mozzarella and you get mozzarella sticks. I don't understand what that. I mean, I'll include it because I've had fried cheese. Goat cheese I have had. I have had goat cheese. Gorgonzola. I've had blue, and I don't know if it was both. It was one or the other. I had one or the other of these. I've had like some of both. I would probably say. I feel like that was correct. Grana Padano. I only know this because Joe Bastianich always talks about his Grana Padano on his Italian meals and Master Chef. Halloumi. I don't think it is real. Humboldt Fog. I've heard of that one. I've not actually had it. Huntsman looks interesting, but I've also not had it. Irish pork cheddar, no, that I've definitely not had. I can't even read what that says, nor this one. It looks like an everything bagel, though, like a very flat everything bagel. Labne, Limburger cheese. I've always wanted to try this, but I can never find it anywhere. Especially, I guess, in like basic grocery store. However, there is like a fancy cheese and meat shop near my place, and they don't have it. I've looked, they don't have it, so it's unfortunate. Marble cheese, I don't necessarily know what that is. Mascarpone, Monterey Jack, Mozzarella, Munster. I've not had that, but that sounds cool. Automatic C tier for Oaxaca. I guess because what a name. Paneer looks like tofu, Parmesan, Pecorino Romano, pepper, provolone, quark. That is the meth. Queso Blanco. If it's just like that, I think I've had like a dip like Queso Blanco, but I've not had just the cheese itself. Rackles, Red Letterford, ricotta. Not had either of these. Still, lots of gross looking cheeses. I don't know why people eat blue cheese. I'll get into it in a moment. All right, there we go. So there's all the ones that I've not had, otherwise known as over half of the list. How many is that? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 33 of the 65. So actually, we're basically there. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 36 minus 5, 31. So yeah, literally half of the list, just over. Well, I ranked Oaxaca, so that's not really all that fair. But just a little over half the list I have not actually eaten. But this stuff we can actually talk about. So let's get into that. So that was 4 minutes. Wow. American cheese. This is a very debatable spot, but I think. I don't know if I would say it's S, but for now it can go in S, because I think American cheese, even though it's not really cheese, is really good. It has a flavor, and you'll find out that as long as it's a flavor, I'll probably rank it fairly high, just because my nose is almost always clogged. I don't know the underlying condition there, but as a result, it's kind of hard to taste things very well. So if it's strong, it comes out into my mouth, and then I'm like, oh! This is delicious. I don't care. Sometimes I care what the flavor is, like with blue cheese. Like blue cheese, I will say it's not bad. It is gross to look at and to think about eating, but like you crumble that stuff on, you put it on something, and then it adds such a weird twang to whatever you're eating. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And again, I can't remember. I know at one point I had something that was labeled gorgonzola, which I also just thought was blue cheese. But I've had blue cheese like dressings and like blue cheese and like other things. So I've had both of these at least once, one more than the other probably, but I can't recognize a difference in my brain. So we're just gonna go with that. Asiago. I remember getting a fancy Asiago, and I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't as much flavor, so I'm gonna put it above blue because I feel better eating an Asiago than one of those. Oh, this looks like poop, like a white poop. Brie cheese is not bad either. I'm actually gonna, here we go, we're gonna shift this list down a little bit. Brie's okay. I think it's fine. Honestly can't remember much of it. I know I've had it, but I can't remember much of it. This is my white cheddar. White cheddar is fine. Honestly, it's good. I don't really, where's just regular cheddar? I don't really get much of a difference between cheddar and white cheddar, to be honest. The only thing I get is between like the sharp and the mild and stuff. Who gets mild cheddar? What kind of idiot buys mild cheddar? Like, what are they doing? Like, they could not be doing that, and then there they are, just wasting their time. Did I not turn the audio back on last stream? I'm a mess. But yeah, not the best. But not bad either. Like, mild is gross. Sharp cheddar, good cheddar. But also, whenever you melt it, like, I like not microwave. I guess, yeah, microwaving. like if I have like a sandwich of cheese on it, I'll like put it in the microwave for a little bit. Or even like if you just cook certain cheeses down, some of them are a bit better for that. And cheddar's not really all that good for that. It does melt, but it kind of just turns into a pile of grease. So you gotta be careful. Buffalo mozzarella, pretty damn good. Obviously it's pretty good. But again, I will say, like, with buffalo mozzarella, and pretty much all the mozzarellas, like, is fresh better than the block of mozzarella? Like, yeah, like, it's better. Like, I'd say this is probably the order that I would say it's in. However, all of them come down here solely because, actually, we'll put them in A behind cheddar, just because they're really, really good, but you can't have it with anything. I just recently talked about this. It's really difficult to get the flavor of mozzarella, especially for me. But with like a lot of mozzarellas, the flavor is very minimal. Like, it's there, but if you have anything like a sauce with it or other cheeses in the mix, you're basically not tasting the mozzarella like at all. Like, it's just like you have to have it like alone or be like the main component of the dish. Otherwise, it's just a mess. It doesn't have as much flavor as it should, I feel. Cheese curds I had not had until a coworker brought them in, and they were pretty good, honestly. But again, they were kind of like cheddar cheese curds and like a couple of different types of cheese. It depends on the type of cheese you got the curd in, I guess. Unless certain cheeses can't curd. I don't really know, or curdle, I guess, not curd. I'm gonna drop a curd in the break room fridge, but yeah, like they're okay. They're pretty dang good. In that same list, string cheese. I've had two different types of string cheese. I've had, you know, like the standard like mozzarella, polio, string cheese, and then I have had these really weird twisty ones. I've had these twisty bastards before. It's been a few years since I've had them, but I will remember the flavor like it was yesterday because they were amazing. They were really, really good. But the only thing and why it's not going above American is because it is basically salt incarnate. I have not had one in a few years. It's probably saved me a few years of my life because there's nothing. You get some cheese in there, but it is immediately kicked in the face by the amount of salt that you get on one of these things. It is wicked. You know, one of my friends brought me to like a Russian market, and they had this cheese, and they're like, you have to try this cheese. And I'm like, okay, sure. And I like almost passed out how freaking salty it was, but I loved it. It was amazing. It was delicious. Colby Jack. I like Colby Jack as a concept. Flavor-wise, though, it can be one of the blander cheeses. Sorry, Soup. Soup. I got something in the back of my throat. I think I got it. And I scared Soup along the way, so like, I kind of feel bad. But yeah, Colby Jack is definitely it's a blander cheese. It's really good. It's not bad. And then Colby on its own is usually a bit bolder, and I would much rather have a Colby than a cheddar, just because it feels better to be like, oh, I'm eating Colby instead of cheddar. It's like fancier. in my brain. It's probably not, like, making it wise, but, like, it's pretty cool. Cottage cheese, it's been a long time, and it was gross when I first had it, because I just I didn't understand the texture, and I still don't, really. It's still kind of weird. It's not, like, bad. If it's in something, it's pretty good, but if I'm, like, just eating cottage cheese, it's kind of like, oh god, I've hit the bottom of the barrel. Unlike cream cheese, which is amazing. I think you know what? We're gonna pop cream cheese right above S. Right at the top of S. This is a cheese entrepreneur here. Cream cheese is amazing. It's got the tang. You can smear that shit for days. With a bagel, it's like the best meal you could have. Put some like bacon on it if you want, or just have a bagel with cream cheese. That's like one of the best things. And I didn't really have cream cheese till like freaking high school. So a lot of things I didn't introduce myself to until like the later half of my high school years. And they were delicious. And for the past couple of years, I've been thriving with it. I say couple, I'm almost 23, so it's been like at least 5 years of enjoying cream cheese, and I have not looked back. It's very, very good, and it's kind of, I really should try more of these like softer cheeses and just spread them on some bread and see if I like it. I feel like that might be a project for me later on. Cream Havarti. I have not had cream Havarti. I've just had like the cold cut Havarti, so I'll count that as that, and it's okay. It's good, but again, it's like very bland, so it's like I couldn't really discern a taste. I'll put it up here and I'll drop Brie down. That seems fair. Feta cheese is actually pretty good. A is a little top heavy. I'm gonna bump the monster because it's just too bland. Like, they're really good flavor. I'll keep fresh in A, but no, because they do belong in A. They're just no, because they're very situational. You have to be in the right situation to be eating mozzarella and being like, oh yeah, this tastes amazing. Like, you barely taste it normally. Feta is good. I'll just leave it there. Frying cheese for like fried like mozzarella. I think mozzarella sticks are an absolutely delicious meal, and I think there's nothing wrong with a good fried thing. Sorry, Tearless Giraffe isn't here, by the way. I'm sure some of you guys are missing him. He can't look at cheese without shitting his brains out, so he's sat himself out for this one. Oh yeah, frying cheese is good. I wouldn't put it above the cool string cheese. Goat cheese is like, it's fine. It's okay. Honestly, it's like, again, I don't think anything C and up I would eat again. Like, I would eat these all again. So like, it's not like this is bad necessarily. It's just okay. It's okay. It's good. It's great. It's awesome. This is bad. Bad down. So like goat cheese is pretty good. It's okay. I wouldn't keep eating it. Like, if someone had like goat cheese or like an American cheese, I'm a freak and I would eat the American cheese. I think it's pretty good. Gouda is on the same boat as Havarti, where it's a cool concept, but I don't get a lot of the flavor. Smoked Gouda, though, you do get a freaking ton of the flavor, and it's honestly pretty good. I'm putting that top of A. I think smoked Gouda is delicious. But regular Gouda, it doesn't bring out as much flavor. Like, these are all, like, I think this whole section, so I'm actually just gonna pop this into A. I'm gonna say B for bland, but good. Like, because I feel like these are all just cheeses that I do like on their own, but I can't have them with anything to make it a much more enjoyable experience because they're just too bland for my mouth to eat. So that seems fair. That seems like a very fair spot. Is there anything else that's kind of in that boat? I've been able to get the taste of Munster a little bit more, but it is kind of there. Mascarpone, I don't remember. I actually don't know if I've even had mascarpone. We're gonna pop that in the never had, just because I think I did, but I don't remember it at all. Monterey Jack, I think is definitely A or higher. I think feta can go below the cheese. I think cheese curds can go at least there, and Monterey Jack can be like right next to it. It's good. It's good. It's got what it's going on. Munster, and actually, I guess we'll have to kind of here. We'll upsell that one. Actually, no, it doesn't matter if things are weirdly scaled. Munster, I'm gonna put in the plan because honestly, I feel like I'm tasting it because I see the colorful edges, and then I'm like, oh yeah, but it's kind of just put it on a sandwich with like some salami and Swiss, and you're just tasting the Swiss. Parmesan, good Parmesan is good. But the thing is, like, Parmesan is one of those cheeses where you're supposed to like just like powder it onto something. which means I'm barely getting any of it, which means I'm barely tasting it. So I guess I have to put it in B because it's bland to me, but like it's good. It's really, really, it really did. Like you know what? No, because the Pecorino Romano is the one that's in a similar boat, but when I put it on stuff, I can actually kind of get a good taste of it. And that, and where is it? The Grana Padano, the Pecorino Romano. You know, I just imagine Joe Bastianich saying these things, and it makes me laugh because he's a silly little guy. But this is good. I have like a fancy one of these in the fridge, and like it's pretty nice. But maybe that's because it's fancy. I'm kind of lying to myself about the flavor there. So pepper jack. I used to love pepper jack. I think I'm kind of a hater now. Like not like a super big hater. I would eat it obviously, but like just like the little. I'm not a fan of the chunks in the cheese. I don't like it. So whenever I like bite into one, I kind of get eked out. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like it. It's not cool. Everything's like, it's not like it's bad. It's just like, I wish it was something greater. I wish there was better things. And like, if it was just like this thing, if it was a consistent texture throughout, it would be like A tier. But because of its kind of weird texture, like sometimes I get a piece of pepper jack and it's amazing. Sometimes I get it and there's like a really weird, like harder bit that I'm not used to. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm sad now. I am sad that I'm eating cheese, which shouldn't be a thing. Provolone is based. Provolone is like Mr. Bland if you get like the shitty like stuff from like the store. Like if you get like the cold cuts in a bag, or not like the deli one, but like the one for like $2. It's like the store brand cheese. But if you get like a fresh a provolone, holy shit, it's delicious. I might put it above American cheese because it is strong. Like me and my sister, we went to that fancy cheese place and we had some provolone there, and it was some of the best cheese I've ever had. The flavor of that was like nothing else, and it was really strong and it stayed in my mouth, which rarely happens with food. So it was really freaking good. So good provolone goes a long way. I guess all of these should be considered as good provolone, or like, not good provolone, but like good versions of themselves. But I've yet to have an extreme experience with a lot of these cheeses. Most of them I guess been bland. With some exceptions for mozzarella. But then again, I'd like, ooh, let me take this mozzarella and bite it with like something else, like a piece of salami. And it's gone. I don't taste the mozzarella anymore. Even if it was really good, it's just gone. So there's that. But provolone is amazing. Ricotta is also really good. I think these last ones are going in S just because they have a good amount of flavor and they're really good. I wouldn't say I think these three are my main cheeses. Like if I'm getting cheese, provolone, Swiss, and American are some of the ones that I'm getting to put on like a sandwich. Ricotta is really good in things. I just had some ziti, and it is out of this world good, and the ricotta really gives it that edge. So I'd put it like above the string cheeses and stuff and the frying cheese. I think this is good. I think this is honestly very fair for me. I think this is a good list. Not like necessarily for most people, but I think it's just a good list for me. Again, everything that's C and up, I would eat again. So they're really good. Cottage cheese is like, it's not really for me, but everything else, like, I just wish some of the blander stuff, like, even though these aren't bland, like, they have very, like, oh, I don't remember this one, so I can't really say that. I'll put it down here. They're not bland, but they have, like, a weird downside. Like, these just kind of feel yucky to eat. This is too new of an experience. I've only ever had goat cheese a couple times, so it's, like, it still kind of weirds me out eating it. And then pepper jack's kind of got the weird chunks. These are all, like, if I liked these would all switch around. Like the bland would go down here, and then that would go like there. Like if I like thought these were a bit stronger, then they'd be like up here, and then these, if they, like there'd be more competitive edge if these had some more flavor to them. But unfortunately, they don't. I love mozzarella, and I hate to put it down here, but I just have to. It's too bland. And then honestly, I like all these cheeses, but I think this is correct. I do think I like this list. Cream cheese? Yeah, no. I love cream cheese. Like if I'm the type of freak who will just like take my pinky and like scoop up some cream cheese and goes and just like suck on that for a little bit in my mouth. It's delicious, obviously in my mouth, but it's delicious and I love it. And provolone's really good. Like this is good. This is a very fair list for me. Let's see what the community thinks. I'm sure they completely disagree, and I'm also sure that I'm going to see a lot of these at the top and I have no idea what the hell they are. Let's Let's go cream cheese. Yes. Oh, wow. Good for them. Where's the third mozzarella? I don't see it. Oh, they put it in C? Really? I thought it was pretty good. Cream cheese being the top actually surprises me. I didn't think people would be all into that, but I'm so happy that they are. Cheddar, Parmesan, and mozzarella is the feta. Yeah, this top makes a lot of sense. Look at American Go in B, right next to Swiss. That's where I placed it. Provolone being in B also is kind of shitty, but I get it just because you can get some bland provolone. Smoked Gouda. Gouda being above smoked Gouda for them is kind of strange, but I do kind of get it. Camembert. I'm just glad that a lot of the stuff towards the top is stuff that I've had, so I at least have an understanding. This is about where I would have put mascarpone if I thought I actually remembered eating it, but I don't. The string cheese is underrated here. I'll say that much. And where was the other thing? The frying cheese? I don't know what this. Maybe I just had this wrong. Oh, the Wisconsin like cheddar bites from Sheetz. If you guys ever had that, those are amazing. It's cheddar though, so like it doesn't really fit the bill. But honestly, that might make me actually bump the regular cheddar up into S. Like there, just because the Wisconsin cheddar bites are amazing. They're just literally like fried balls of cheddar, and it's amazing. So I'll put it like this, but that's also kind of like the bias of seeing cheddar up there, kind of made me want to put it up there. So take that with a grain of salt or a grain shredded cheese. But pepper jack being up here makes perfect sense. It's a really good flavor. I just can't get over the texture sometimes. I'm surprised. I mean, Colby being this low and Munster being this low is kind of surprising to me. But again, I consider this being like the I will keep eating it. Like D and below, like if I don't have to have it again, I'm not going to. And that makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised at how little people have had the Humboldt Fog. I've heard good things about it. And the Limburger as well. But I also heard Limburger is very like divisive, so maybe that's why. Where is I see there is Queso Blanco, yeah. Okay, so no one's really had those much either. They don't like it. Fair enough. So honestly, I'm actually very pleased. The only thing I would say is the mozzarella should be lower, because if you're only having the mozzarella is one of the best cheeses you could have. But I consider cheese being a very necessary thing on a sandwich, and like just like, and if it's not good on a sandwich, if you can't really feel it or like taste it good on a sandwich, it loses some points. So that's the thing for me. So with that, everybody, this is my list. This is my cheese ranking. Nothing enough. I don't think any cheese that I've had I wouldn't eat. I will say that. I would eat it again. Except maybe the cottage cheese. 9:30. And with that, I'd like to say thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.